Hello everyone, today I'm going to be giving a lesson on the Big Six. My name is Miss Coronado. I am the school librarian at Dory Miller Academy. The purpose of today's lesson is to help you learn about and understand the Big Six process, which you will be implementing to complete your Texas history research projects. So to go along with this PowerPoint about the Big Six, I've created this handout for you that you can use to help you. When you get the handout, you will see, that I have listed each step like task definition, and then there's a little description of it. So for each of the 6 steps, there is a description of each. And then here at the bottom are some resources that I've put, and I put QR codes so that you can just scan them. But if you have the digital copy of this, you can also just click. One of the resources that I've put is this Big 6 poster, and it kind of gives you a little graphic to go with each of the steps. And then there's also this little acronym here, dig up, to help you remember each of the steps. So dig up gold. The next resource is this Big 6 resource, and if you come over here to this side and you click on each one of these, it gives you a bunch of information about that step. It gives you examples, it gives you some questions, and then, like I said, it'll give you examples of what falls in each one of those. So for each one of those, you just click on the little link and it'll take you to a bunch of it. Even helps with citing, and it gives you a link to a citation machine. This source is just a handout, and it has the Big 6 skills, and it gives you a description of each one. But then it also has this little poster size ones, and it gives you questions that you can use, and then it has a graphic that goes with it that can help you to better understand. And I really like this because it has the graphic also. The third one is, that was the one I was just on. Sorry about that. This one is the Big 6 information literacy model. It gives you a graphic, and then it gives you a summary of each step, and it gives you what the task that goes with the step, and then questions that you can ask yourself as you go through each step. And then the last one is this one that I found from a high school that has the graphic, but then it also has each of the 6 steps that you can use to learn. And each one of these resources will help you to learn more about the Big 6 if you need help. All right, let's talk about each of the steps. The first step is task definition. This is where you're going to define the problem or task and identify the information needed. Some of the questions that you can ask yourself are, what does my teacher expect me to do? What questions do I need to answer? And what steps do I need to take to determine what information I need? The second step is the information seeking strategy step. This is where you're going to figure out where and how to find the information you need. So you're going to identify potential sources such as articles, websites, databases, interviews, books, websites. And when you do this, you also need to think about which sources are appropriate and reliable sources, because you don't want to use something that is not reliable. It's not a great source. And so you can ask yourself, who can I talk to get information? Where are going to be the best sources for me to use? And where else can I find information other than the potential sources that are listed? Step 3 is location and access. Now you're going to go and find your resources. You can visit libraries, you can conduct online searches, You can access databases. You can consider how accessible the information is, like, am I going to be able to find it? Where can you start to look for information? Who can I talk to? When I go to the library, I can talk to a librarian, or I can ask my teacher. What are the best sources to use? I'm a great source. You can use me to help you find information. Step 4, use of information. This is where you're going to engage with the information. You're going to read and study the information and decide what you want to use. You're going to summarize your key points. You might want to take notes, make an outline, and then you're going to synthesize the information. Will the information answer the questions I have? So, does this information go with the task and the question that I'm trying to use? And then, how do I write notes? What way do I want to take notes? Step 5, synthesis. Organize the information by analyzing the different sources and drawing conclusions based on the information that you've gathered. So during this step, you're going to create a final product, such as a report or presentation. You might ask yourself, how do I fit all the information together? How do I want to present the information? Do I want to do a report? Do I want to do a presentation? What type of presentation do I want to do? Do I want to use Google Slides? Do I want to use PowerPoint? Do I want to make an infographic? What do I want to do? And then make sure that you are citing your sources, because we don't want to plagiarize. We don't want to steal somebody else's information. And then the final step after you've completed your project is the evaluation. This is where you're going to reflect and assess the work that you've done. Did you accomplish the task successfully? Is the information you used reliable and accurate? Did I solve the problem and answer the questions about the topic? And then reflect, what did I learn from this? Because you're not just doing this project for no reason. You're going to learn something from it. And then once you do all of those steps, you're going to have this project that's done based on the question that you had. So in conclusion, the Big 6 process is a model that's going to help you complete the research for your Texas history project. So if you have any questions, be sure to come by and see me. I can help you. I am a resource. And once you start following the steps are there to guide you through your projects.